So the first question is, who does the president support? The president supports me. He just tweeted a great tweet out about his enthusiastic support for me. The President of the United States will take time out of his schedule with all the things going on in the world today to come to Huntsville tomorrow afternoon and campaign for me. Because we've developed a close personal friendship. The President of the United States and the Vice President of the United States could choose anyone in this race. That's what the President's all about. That's why he's endorsed me in this race. That's why we've become friends. I'll speak for myself. I won't speak for the President, but I did talk to him for about a half an hour last night. And I think that's why we bonded. And I think that's why he said, Luther, we're going to get something done in Washington. I need you at my side. That's why the President's endorsing me in this race. But the President had a choice, and he picked me. Who's the President think is the best person to help him build the wall, and agrees that we need to do that? He's chosen me. And that's why he's endorsed me in this race. That's why having a personal relationship with the President and the Vice President is so critically important if we want to get something done. I'm all in with the President. I've supported him 100% of the time since he's been in Washington. The President notices that. He knows that. That's why he's endorsed me. So another reason the President's supporting me, and I know you may get tired of hearing this, and you may resent that the President is my friend and is supporting me in this race. That's why the President is so enthusiastic about what we're doing. That's why the President endorsed me. And I'm so glad that he believes I'm the man to do that. Thank you. Think how much the President gets attacked every day. Good Lord. We actually have the kind of relationship where we can laugh about that. The President and I agree on many of the things that we've talked about tonight. Having a relationship with the Commander-in-Chief, not just the President, he's the Commander-in-Chief of our armed services. To have his support and endorsement, he could have picked my opponent. He could have picked anyone else, or he could have stayed out of this race. And I appreciate the President's confidence in coming down from Washington to be with me. So to have his support and encouragement there is really important. With all due respect, I don't think that God's just on your side. I don't think that God's just on my side. I think he's on both of our sides. I think he's on the President's side. But one thing I do know, the President is on my side. No, the President is a man of principle who knows his mind and makes decisions freely. And he made a decision freely in picking me. The President will say why he needs me in Washington. I'm tired of him being attacked. I'm glad to be his friend. You've got to take it to the fight to the other side. That's why the President picked me in this race. That's why he's coming down here to be with me.